Hi guys, it's Gigi. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm going to be making a video today that I never thought that I would address in my entire life, but I woke up today and I felt compelled to make this video because I've been really proud of my journey and my success in quitting smoking cigarettes. I never thought I'd make this video because I've always hid it from you guys, from certain people in my life like my dad. And when I mean hide it, I mean girl. It's just always something that I've hid and just never let anybody know unless I was like around other people that smoked cigarettes, but I smoked them for so long. I just felt like they were starting to have this huge control over my life, and I didn't really even enjoy doing it anymore, but I was fully addicted. I would always be like, no, I'm fine. I don't need them, but it kind of reached a point over the last year that I smoked cigarettes where it was like I really was fully addicted, and I feel like I can finally address it. I started when I was in high school. One of my best friends started smoking cigarettes with like the cool kids at school. I was just kind of around them one day, and I was like, okay, maybe I should try it because everyone else is doing it. And that sounds so fucking stupid because that's like someone says jump off a bridge. Are you gonna jump off that bridge, girl? No, honey. I remember the first time I ever smoked a cigarette. I was walking to the movie theater with my best friends, and one of my friends was smoking a cigarette, and I was like, yeah, let me try it. I'm gonna kill this. Like, I got this in the bag. I'm so cool. I see the cool kids doing it at school. I see it in fucking movies. I can handle this, right? No. I had maybe like 4 or 5 puffs, profusely coughing, literally almost fucking like projectile vomiting about it. And I ended up having to like lay down on the side of the fucking road looking at the sky being like, holy shit, I've never felt this nauseous. I've never felt this sick. Like I want to fucking puke. I will never do that again in my life. What the fuck was I thinking? Let me tell you, it was literally one of the worst things I've ever gone through. It was hell on earth. You get like this sick feeling in your head and in your stomach and in your throat. It tastes fucking awful. And I was just like, why is everyone doing this? This is like the worst feeling ever. So I promised myself that I would never smoke a cigarette again, but turns out she smoked again. Yep. Oh, she did. Plenty of cigarettes. I think the next time I smoked was at like some kind of house party in high school or something like that. And then sooner rather than later, I was buying my own packs of cigarettes. I had always had them in my purse, and I ended up just smoking all day, every day. Whenever I would drive, whenever I would get in the car, I'd be like, let me have a cigarette. It turned into this like routine for me because like my best friend and I smoked. So like it'd be like, let's have a cigarette before we get in the restaurant. And then after dinner, on the drive home, let's have a cigarette. Let me wait for my glue to dry on that eyelash, smoke a cigarette. After the glue has dried, let me smoke a cigarette. It just turned into this fucking ridiculous routine that was not cute. And I always told myself, you're not addicted to them, Gigi. You're like fine. You literally do it just because it's fun and like you're bored. But girl, I was in full on denial, and it would just bring me so much shame. Like I never ever told my dad that I smoked cigarettes. I would always keep perfume in my purse just so I didn't smell, because people who smoke cigarettes, their hands always smell, and their hair, like my hair extensions would always smell. It was just awful. And of course I had some people in my life telling me, please don't smoke, like you're gonna get cancer, you're gonna get sick. And I would just be like, oh bitch, these fucking not cool people telling me I'm gonna die. You die from everything these days. You can get cancer from anything. Oh my God, and this is another thing. Thank God for Canada, because seriously, the packaging from Canadian cigarettes to United States cigarettes is the world of a difference, girl. So in Canada, they have literally people on their deathbeds, like full on like needles going into eyes saying like smoking kills. They have pictures on the full on cigarette packages like of like premature babies, dead babies, people that look so sick. Like they try to scare you off of cigarettes in Canada. But whenever I would travel to the States, it would just be like Marlboro Lights, the glamorous Camel cigarettes. Like it'd be like a cute little camel on the packaging. It was just so normal here in the States to smoke. So it was just like not that big of a deal to me. And I was around all these people who smoke. And by the way, don't take this as like a preachy video or anything. If you smoke, do you. Basically, all my friends smoke. When I try to get them to quit, I'm like, oh, you should quit, like here and there. But I know how annoying that is to hear, so I just like let them be. You're only gonna wanna quit if you really wanna quit. Someone like pestering you to quit is not gonna work. But it was just so embarrassing for me to smoke, and I realized that I didn't even like it. I would start smoking a cigarette, and then I would like end up throwing half of it out just because I was just like, I don't even really want it. And it would be so embarrassing when I would see a supporter of mine out in public, and I would be smoking, and literally they'd be like, oh my God, Gigi, I'd literally take a cigarette and fucking chuck it across the parking lot or wherever the fuck I was, or like my friend would know to take it. And I was just like, this is so embarrassing that I have to do this. Like I'm literally living a lie. This is embarrassing, shameful, and I'm literally a cigarette smoker. Like, sick. And honestly, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make this video just because it's like, why bring attention to the fact that I did smoke cigarettes? But honestly, I truly am saying this from the bottom of my heart. I have never felt more healthy, and cigarettes are so awful for you. Like, I've done my research, and the fact that I was doing that to my body makes me sick. Like, I love myself. I've come too far to ruin my body, my insides, my heart, my lungs, my soul, my brain with tobacco. Like, that is just literally the stupidest way to go to me. So I did a little research. These facts, whether you are a smoker or not, will have you gagged. So instead of reading you all of the negative things that come with smoking, obviously cancer, obviously heart disease, your lungs turn into these like shriveled black disgusting messes of fucking tissues that once were healthy pink red lungs, I am going to read you the health benefits when you quit. So get into this. 20 minutes after you quit, your blood pressure and blood rate return to normal. 8 hours after you quit, 8 hours, this is not even a full day. Oxygen levels in your blood return to normal, and the levels of nicotine and carbon dioxide are reduced by more than half. 48 hours after you quit, there's no nicotine left in your body. Your ability to taste and smell is greatly improved. 72 hours, breathing becomes easier. Your bronchial tubes begin to relax and your energy levels increase. In 2 to 12 weeks, circulation improves throughout the body, making walking and running a whole lot easier. So you guys know that I'm not that active. I don't really go to the gym. I don't really work out. I obviously am like a busybody. I'm like nonstop all the time, like doing stuff. But I did notice a huge improvement in my stamina. I'm not in the best shape still, but it was like still a huge improvement. I was like, wow, I can like fucking breathe, girl. 3 to 9 months of no smoking. Coughs, wheezing, and breathing problems get better as your lung function is increased up to 10%. And 1 year after you quit smoking, your heart attack risk reduces by half. The list goes on and on and on, but I'll save you the school lesson for your teacher because I'm sure you guys are hearing about this in school and fucking on the billboards and commercials and shit. But coming from me, honestly, just don't fucking smoke. It's so bad for you. I'm trying to get people that are close to me to quit so bad because I love them and I want them to live as long as they can. I know people die from car crashes and all that bullshit, but it's like, if you can prevent death and health risks in yourself, why the fuck are you not doing that? Oh, and I almost forgot. How did I quit smoking? I quit cold turkey. I really did. I was with my girlfriend's mom's boyfriend and my friend at the time. We were on vacation. We were out late. We were like the last 3 people up. Everyone had gone to bed. It was like 3 or 4 in the morning, and both of them were like really drilling me about smoking because I was the only one out there smoking because we were like on a patio. One of the guys was actually a new friend of mine, so he was like, Gigi, why do you smoke? Like, I never really would have pegged you for a smoker, and like just to see you like smoke cigarette after cigarette after cigarette as we're talking is like so weird. Like, it's just not your look. It's not your vibe. Why do you do it? And I was just like, I don't know. I love it. I'm gonna quit eventually. He's like, honestly, I've never smoked cigarettes, but I watched my parents smoke cigarettes. I watched them cough and them wheeze and them suffer from the years of cigarettes that they smoke. He was like going in. He was like, you have too much to lose to smoke cigarettes. Like, it's just not worth it. And I don't know what it was about his conversation. His name is William, by the way. William, if you're watching, thank you, Jesus. My lungs, my heart, my organs, thank you. He just got through to me, and I literally vowed. I was like, hey guys, watch this cigarette. It's almost out. This is my last puff. Took it in, put that shit out, and then literally I have not had a cigarette since. It was hard, don't get me wrong. The week or 2 weeks after, I was extremely irritable. My girlfriend will tell you, I was so snappy, I was bitchy. I have random cravings up my asshole for things that I've never wanted before. The littlest things would set me off. It was really hard being in a car, driving. I mean, the traffic in LA is insane. I would always smoke in my car. I would always smoke outside, like smoke by the pool, but I don't do that anymore. And I'm so happy that I don't. And it just goes to show you, you can overcome anything that you want to in your life. Addiction is a really serious topic, but it is something that people overcome, and I did it cold turkey, and I smoked for years, guys. I mean, I'm at a point right now where I'm not ashamed to talk about it and talk about the struggles. It's real. I mean, a lot of people smoke, especially in the entertainment industry. It's just like, want to go outside for a cigarette? Want to go smoke? Like, everyone's smoking, and it's just like, now I can be that girl that's like, hey, do you want a cigarette? No, thank you. I don't smoke. Which is a much cooler thing to be than hacking outside in the back. Like, girl, get real. So I think this might have been the most preachy video I've ever done on my channel. But if you smoke cigarettes and you want to quit, I really hope this video helped you. And if you have a friend that you're trying to get quit, send this video to them. I don't know what else to say. I just was real as fuck with you guys. And that was my smoking experience. Ugh, smoke. No, thank you. That was my past. This is my present. Not a smoker, honey. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And until I see you guys next time, stay gorgeous and stay clean.